guys, and thanks for tuning into my channel again. And so the Magic Archer Draft Challenge is live. So we're going to hop into some few matches and see whose game we can end. Okay, right. So battle has started. Let's choose. Well, I'm gonna go Battle Ram for that, I suppose. I'm not that big fan of Elixir Golem. Let's choose the Zappies, and then I'm gonna choose some Stabbies. And I guess I'll just go with the Baby Dragon for that one. So, Dario, let's see what you have for us. Okay, I'm gonna start with the Bandit at the bridge, just because why not? It's a 3 elixir card. And we've got the Princess. So, immediately when you go to the Princess, I'm gonna spawn the 100 side of the tower. And I'm gonna follow that up with a Royal Giant. Let's see what he has in store. Okay, well, obviously the wizard might finish us off here, but we'll get a decent amount of damage on his tower, I suppose. So I'm gonna spawn Zappies just to stop that prince from charging overall. And then I'll just go with a... I'll just wait for the wizard to lock onto that, and then I'll just spawn that there. And then I'll spawn the baby dragon here. And that should give us quite an elixir advantage, I suppose. Place the bandit there. I'm gonna let the battle ram charge opposite lane just to apply some opposite lane pressure and potentially push the princess to the side. So far it's looking good for us, guys. Let's see, I'll wait for the wizard again. He can just most probably take that tower. It doesn't really matter. It's a gone tower anyway, so I'll just give him that tower. I'm gonna distract there with the stabbies. Well, I've got lightning to finish off sides, I suppose. I'll just spawn the zappies there to distract the prince and maybe build up a push behind the zappies. I'll go for the bandit at the bridge to apply some pressure there and battle ram opposite lane, so pick a side to defend. Okay, he went with the magic archer, but that's not going to be enough, I'm afraid. We still haven't used our lightning, guys, so we're in a very, very good position here. I don't think he can come back from this. I'll just spawn the hunter there, and potentially I think this is going to be GG's. And it wasn't such a difficult battle at all. And there it is. Game over for Dario. So that was kind of like an easy matchup, I suppose. We had a slight advantage with the Zappies versus his Prince and overall, but either way, a win is a win, I suppose. Okay, Orc Rider, arrows, yeah, I'll just go with the skeletons for that and give me the elixir golem, even though I'm not a fan of the elixir golem. I guess I'll just take the elixir golem then. Yeah, okay. Let's talk with the cards up front just to see what he's gonna do about this. Okay, he's gonna magic archer that. Let's try something strategic here. I'm gonna go with the cannon card at the back. And then I'll spawn the elixir golem at the bridge just for him to walk on. Opposite lane, I'll go barbarians. And then I'll just go bats for this. So yeah, I think potentially that should give us some nice decent amount of tower damage. I'm gonna wait for the minions to come into place and then I'll just arrow them all away. And that's tower down for him. That got a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna spawn the cannon card up there. That should take care of the Mega Knight there. So overall, it's looking good for us. I'm gonna spawn guards at the back. And that should be enough to take care of that and as well take care of the Inferno Dragon. Then I'll just apply some pressure with the Hawk Rider on the right hand lane, see what he's gonna do to defend that. He's gonna play Rascals, obviously, which is fine. I'm just gonna wait for them to come at the bridge and then I'm gonna spawn my Barbarian Horde. No, I am not. I'm gonna spawn my baby dragon for this. And yeah, and then I'll spawn my barbarian horde on top of that. Okay. So he's gonna come with a Mega Knight now? Yeah, there it is. Some Mega Knight action. Gonna spawn the cannon card as per usual. Followed up by the Elixir Golem. Followed up by the guards. Followed up by the bats. Followed up by the Horde Rider. Followed up by the arrows. Yeah. Followed up by the Baby Dragon. And then I'll just go Barbarians on this. Then I'll just go Bats on that at the back. Yeah, no. Just arrows on that. Then I'll just go Cannon Card at the enemy side. Yeah, this should be GG. There's not much you can do about this. I'm just gonna leave the tower go, and that's GG's. Another challenge. Yeah, I hate choices like this. I'll just go with a bar barrel. I'll just go with a ice spirit. I'll go with magic archer, and my dudes, the royal recruits for the win. Let's see. Easy peasy. Bandit, straight up. Apply the pressure, dude. Defend it now. Elixir Golem. Okay, smart move, I suppose. And then I'll just go with the Barbarian Barrel, because why not? I'll just line the Magic Archer up just to get some future damage in on him. And yeah. Come on, grenade me, dude. Whoa, dude, what is this monstrosity of a deck you have here? I'll just soak up that damage, I suppose, and then I'll wait for the things to cross the bridge. Spawn the Lumberjack. Spawn the Barbarian Barrel. Spawn the Magic Archer. Spawn the Giant. Yeah, come on, rage up, Magic Archer. I'm just gonna chill now for a while, see what he's going to do. Then I'm just gonna split my recruits, go all at it. And yeah, you gotta defend this somehow, dude. I'll go for the bandit. I'll go for the ice spirit. Yeah, there's about nothing you can do about this push. Recruits are such an underestimated card in this game. I cannot stress that enough. Magic Archer to the side, get some chip damage off his tower. They got a few hits up in there. And yeah, my dude, I don't know why did you actually spawn that there. Some recruits at the bridge. Just to kite some damage there. Barbarian Barrel, potentially just getting some more chip damage off of there. Yeah, you just overspend with your Elixir Golem. You see, that's the thing with Elixir Golem. Elixir Golem is... It's not actually a card you can play. It's a card you should play with a tactic behind it. You can't just randomly just outright spawn the Elixir Golem. You have to have a battle plan already in place for the Elixir Golem. Otherwise, you are just actually feeding Elixir to the enemy. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish off this video with a quick replay. Potentially this replay is going to show that how one misplaced card or one misjudged card can actually turn the tide of battle in this game. So let's watch. We were up against Matt from Dead Silence Clan. So I'm guessing we had the same idea in mind right from the start, and that was to apply pressure. So he chose to place his mortar at the bridge, I chose to place my bandit at the bridge. and potentially he got a few hits off of my tower with the mortar. But with my goblin giant approaching his tower, I got a few stabbies off of his tower, and we were slightly, more or less equal in damage. But now this is where everything went sideways. The knight approached my tower. I had the idea of spawning the lumberjack to the side with the miner going in. Ultimately, the idea was for my lumberjack to rage up the miner, but it didn't work out as planned, and one elite barbarian survived. And at this point, I thought, well, we can just let it go, right? It's one barbarian, but it actually spawns the piggies in as well. I had no elixir to defend that push, ultimately taking massive damage on my tower. I've got 3 minions approaching his mortar. I don't know why he placed the mortar there, probably to negate some damage off of his tower, I suppose. But knowing that the mortar was out of cycle and he didn't have any building cards to defend, I choose to spawn my goblin giant at the bridge. But he answers me with an infernal dragon. I went in with a miner at the back. He went in with a knight as well to defend against the goblin giant, but the knight had to walk around the tower to actually get to my miner, potentially giving me 2 extra hits on the tower. I placed my fire spirit building to the side, just to cut some damage from the magic archer so it's not all onto the tower. Because at this given point, I don't want any damage taken upon my tower. So he comes in with the piggies again because I was out of cycle with my fire spirit building. And now this is where the tide of the battle actually turned. I made a comeback by pushing in with my hordes and the lumberjack, but he actually misses the rocket. Ultimately, it wasn't the miner taking the tower for me, it was the 3 minions he missed with the rocket that took the tower for me, potentially putting us at equal battlefield grounds again. We choose to apply the pressure against each other. I went in with the goblin giant, but with the pressure being so much, I actually spawned my fire spirit building on the bridge where it wasn't meant to be placed, but it appears to have been a very good placement as well. Again, he misses with the rocket, 3 minions surviving, ultimately taking the match for me. And I went in with the goblin giant, got a few stabbies off of there, and potentially I finished it up with a minor hit. So guys, ultimately what this tells you is to never give up a push. Even though it seems like you are losing and you will never recover from the battle, keep on pushing and keep on pressuring your opponent, because with too much pressure to handle, your opponents might crack and mess up spell cards like they did in this match. Guys, so that's it for the Archer challenge. It's again short and sweet. Thank you guys for coming back and supporting my channel and potentially bumping up the views for me. And don't forget to you guys can join my clan. It's an open international clan. So until we see again, stay tuned and game over.